Okay, welcome back. Last time we continued to make our way through Monad Mandala, where we encountered Shadow Ulala, and we also had our boss fight with Shadow Ulala and Shadow Katsuya. And we can now go up to the world of, well, I guess down to a world of knowledge. However, I need to fill out the rest of the map, so we aren't going to be doing that just yet. So that has now unlocked the rest area, and I would quite like to get over there if I can. Yeah, there's the rest area. The rest area is kind of just hovering here in the middle. So the real question is, how do I get back there? Oh, also, in the original recording of the episode, Baofu got kind of completely wiped out at the end of the boss fight. So in between episodes, I did reload the save, do the boss fight over, and honestly, I'll have it linked in the description, but I absolutely annihilated the boss fight the second time through, and this kind of led me to a little bit of an inconvenience. Oh, also, I can go back to Instinct. Instinct was also unlocked. Elia should be up here, I believe. There we go. Yeah, so pretty much I went and did boss fight again, and for some reason it gave me 27.5. It was something like 27,500 less experience this time. Which, honestly, that's quite a bit less, and I don't really know why it gave me so much less. Anyway, it is time to stock up on some items. Also, I probably don't even need rattle drinks at this point. I can just buy beads. I'll just buy beads. I can stock up on chewing souls. I probably won't need them, but I can anyway. Sure, you know what? Let's buy... You know what? Why don't I just max out on these? I could just max out on these. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's just max out on these. Now, will I need all of these healing items and everything? Absolutely not. This is overkill to an extreme. Like, this is overkill to a comical degree. But I'm doing it anyway, just kind of because I can. What do I want to switch out? I don't want to get rid of Baal as the thing. Mediorama is too helpful. I think I get rid of Tsukiyomi. No, I will get rid of Baal. I feel bad because Baal has been with me for a really long time and is so helpful. But hey, we can make do. And I do have other personas that I would quite like to get. Like, I would love to get Gyokuko Jote. I don't think I'm high enough level to get Gyokuko Jote yet. But it would be quite nice. I can get a Karma ring from that. That's actually... Okay, I'll get rid of Yama for a Malaquas card, though. Because being able to get Malaquas is quite nice. However, can I fuse you yet? No, I can't fuse Gyokuko Jote just yet. But it also gets Heartfelt Prayer, which I would love to have. I could get Fenrir. No. It's fine. I'll come back at a later time, and it'll be okay. I'll be okay with what I have right now. And I just need to hope that getting rid of Baal was not the bad decision. Because if getting rid of Baal was the wrong choice, then... Well, if it was the wrong choice, I think I'm gonna learn about it pretty quickly. On the plus side, since this area, well, since the entire mandala is basically just entirely straight lines, it's pretty easy to fill out all of the map for it. And also, on top of that, it's just quite quick to do so. And also, it's quite... Okay, I'm glad I caught myself on that, because I nearly said it's very easy, it's very hard to get lost. No, in a maze of straight lines, it's actually surprisingly easy to get lost. Alright, now I'll just do normal attacks, because Ouroboros won't be much of a problem. Oh, I left those on. Okay. Okay, Ulala, I see how it is. Huge damage. Okay, you know what? She's critting. Like, she is actually just getting crits. And Katsuya ticks ever closer to that magic number 99 and on his strength stat. Now, technically, it's probably only, like, 84, because I did give him a Vakama ring right at the start of the game. And in case you forgot, Vakama ring was an item that I was given at the start of the game because I transferred over my save from Innocent Sin. This has given Katsuya a plus 15 to his attack stat, or to his strength stat, for the entire game. That's absolutely disgustingly broken. As you can tell by the fact that he kind of just doesn't need to care, because he just hits so hard. I forget what the berserkers are weak to, but... Oh, sick, I have Crescent Mirror now as well. Okay, what I'm gonna do is... I believe Shubnigraph is weak to physical attacks. It's either weak to physical attacks... It's either physical attacks or... whatchamacallit. It's either physical attacks or fire, and I forget which. It's physical attacks. Okay. That works. That works for me. Sorry. Katsuya just critted for over 1100. That was without Tarukaja. Like, he just critted for so much damage. Like, okay. To put that into perspective, my most damaging hit from a single fusion spell in this game, I think, was like 1200. Actually, no, I don't know, I'd have to look through the entire game again to figure it out. But either way, that hit so hard. That did so much damage. Like, genuinely, if Katsuya lands a crit, he can heal his entire health bar, which is insane. He can also negotiate. He can also negotiate with the angels, with the best of them, apparently. And hey, I got 75 judgment cards. Will I need them? Almost certainly not. Has this taken me? Oh, this is where it was. Okay, I should probably cure Ulala's possession. If I'm being real, I should get rid of the possession stats effect. Possession is a bit of a weird status effect in this game. Pretty much, it is, if I understand it correctly, it's kind of just, yeah, you'll target, like, you can use a spell, like, that's not great. Like, sometimes you'll just do the move that you are going to, but sometimes you might cast a spell that you don't have access to. That was one of the ones that the demon possessing you had. It's a bizarre one. And I should probably heal, but here's the thing, I don't have Mediarama anymore. I can't heal outside of battle. However, Heartfelt Prayer is very helpful and very strong and will probably do a good amount. Assuming that we don't... Yeah, this is looking pretty bad, actually. Okay. Ulala, switch to Suzaku, please. Tatsuya, switch to Izanami. Tatsuya switches to Izanami, casts Heartfelt Prayer. Ulala just needs to do a regular attack, and we should be okay. Heartfelt Prayer heals a lot. Katsuya can use a rattle drink. Now, you may be thinking, Branch, you just bought 1,000,000 items and you're getting wiped out by basic enemies. What happened here? Good question. This is what happens when the plan doesn't quite go the way you'd hoped. I And then you have Katsuya just do a regular attack, and he'll probably be okay. Okay, I think... Okay, yeah. Katsuya Suo saves the day through the power of gun. And also got 27,000 experience. He basically just got like a boss fight worth of experience there. Okay, you know what? Actually, better idea. I can just use Artemis and Mediarahan everyone back to full health. I feel bad wasting, you know, so much SP casting Diarahan 4 times. When, you know, in theory I could just get Mediarahan and cast it once. But hey, it works. We also found a Silver Manisha. I have no idea what a Manisha even is, if I'm being honest. Okay, so that's a Shub Nagurath. I can't really do anything with that. However, I can cast Venom Needle, and Tatsuya can switch back to using Seth. Because I do want to level up Seth. So, we go for Straight Slash, Ulala. You can switch back to Izanami because it'll give you more vitality. Baofu can stick with where he is and just do a normal attack, and Katsuya can just do a normal attack. Realistically, if he isn't using a fusion spell, Katsuya just using basic attacks, like, genuinely, I think I might be better off just using Katsuya for his basic attacks if he isn't using a fusion spell. Or at least using Triple Down, because Triple Down does so much damage. But his Triple Down does so much. Like, imagine how much damage he would be doing with a stat like that in a game like Persona 5. Just, he would be obliterating pretty much everything. Can I Mahammer these guys? I can't. But I can Fire Breath them. Then I can go for Magnadyne and Credyne. And then I can go for Malaquadyne. I do have Malaquadyne on something now. And I also have Megidole. I don't know if we're giving... I still go a little bit back and forth on if giving Hyperion Megidole was the right play. But he does do an awful lot of damage. And also, Meltdown. Meltdown continues to just come back. It always comes back. The Meltdown keeps coming back. Because, man, it just works. Okay, so... yeah, filling out the map here, I'm going to be consulting it probably a lot more than I would like to or expect to. Because, I tragically have an awful problem called I get lost very, very easily, and I don't even know how I do it. It's like, I don't understand how I managed to get lost in a place I've played through so many times. Because again, this is my 3rd or 4th time playing through this game. I feel like I should know my way around here by now. However, if anyone was around for when I played Persona 1, that statement also doesn't really ring true, because if you saw me playing Persona 1, you know the pain that was the Ice Castle. My history with the Ice Castle in Persona 1 is basically nothing but agony. It is horrible. I hate the Ice Castle in Persona 1. Like, I love Persona 1, I cannot stand the Ice Castle. Like, it's the final dungeon in the game, so I understand it being, you know, a difficult one and being quite challenging to navigate. I can't stand it. It's infuriating to me. Oh yeah, right, they are weak to swords. Sorry, they're not weak to swords, they reflect swords. So I basically just had Tatsuya and Nelly wipe himself out. That wouldn't have been great. But hey, Maya's close to a level up, so she'll hit level 63 after our next fight. And I can go this way, and all the way along here, apparently. Apparently this is where I needed to be. Haru? So this is Miki Asai, an investigator who was Baofu's partner. While investigating the Tian Tiao Lian, she was killed by Young Pao in Taiwan. Miki? Is that That Miki? Karu Saga, I am you. What is yours is also mine. Please. Stop it! Do you feel the anger inside of you? Who's it for? I'll give you your answer in this woman's blood. Why you? Well, she's dead. Okay, if you say don't do it, I think he chills. So I'm just gonna say nothing and let him pop off. Because I do want to make these boss fights harder for myself. That's how it is. Sorry, Miki. Finally understand. Person I couldn't forgive? Me. Back then, I was just a hotshot. I wasn't able to do anything. In the end, I got you killed. It wasn't the persona, it wasn't the law, it was me who couldn't think of anything but myself. Oh. Now you see. I was planning to use you guys from the beginning. That's enough. Go ahead and laugh. My attempt at revenge was pointless. I'm no different from Tatsuzo. Stop it! Get a hold of yourself. Why did you even come here? Tatsuzo's dead. You got your wish. You can't say it, I will. You knew all along you were stuck in the past. That's why you came here. Stop looking down on yourself. Isn't it about time to start over? Let it go, Baofu. You ought to cherish those memories you had with her. Alright. I'm okay now. Did you all like my acting skills? That was pretty good, huh? Serizawa? What? That was 12 time at the bar. Fooled y'all, didn't I? Looks that way. Note how his shadow didn't actually turn up at that point. Just thought I should note that. I've never met anyone like this guy before. Jeez, what an antisocial Baofu. Serizawa must have a difficult time. Maya, you remember that fortune I told you about in the beginning? I think it's right. Well, you know, there's a lot in life. Okay, what I'm gonna do now is run back. This is not the way I needed to go. Well, that is the way I need to go in order to progress. But let's not do that just yet. Instead, I am gonna throw on the golden honey. 10 out of 10, I don't know how I ever played this game without this. At least straight up, I don't know how I managed to drag myself through this game multiple times without it. Because, I mean, to be fair, I've never actually filled out the map for this area before. But in an area this big, yeah, this would be a nightmare to deal with without the golden honey. Because, okay, I'm going to be totally honest, the encounter rates in RPGs, I don't really think it's much of a problem. Because realistically, if you're encountering a whole bunch of enemies consistently, it's kind of like, hey, I don't have to do as much grinding, really. I don't know, maybe I just have a weird outlook on it, but that's kind of how I see it. Just like, hey, cool, I don't need to do as much grinding now. Sick, I can just use Craggy Fang. 10 out of 10, I've waited to be able to use this move for so long. Because I haven't been able to for most of the game. But it does a lot of damage, and I like the name for it. It's cool. It sounds cool, so I'm gonna use it. Also, I probably should have revived Tatsuya, but you know what? He has, like, 6 levels on everyone. I think we're okay. I say that, but they really did a number on Maya there. But hey, we're alive. We're alive. We cast Craggy Fang. it feels a bit overkill when you use on one enemy. Although to be fair, hitting one enemy with the area of effect spell is always going to feel like overkill. Also, 10 out of 10, there's Maya getting to sacrifice card. Oh, that must be Rakamdra, I believe. Yeah, that must be Rakamdra as a card. Okay, Golden Honey roll wore off. So let's quickly throw it back on while we make our way back forward. So I should note, like I say I should note, it doesn't have any bearing on anything. When I was going back through in the previous episode to finish off, when I was going back through in the previous episode to finish off the map of the World of Reason, I nearly made a catastrophic mistake. And by that, I mean I nearly, okay, 3 miracle eggs is actually really nice. And I believe that's this map filled out. Very nice. Now I just need to find my way back. 10 out of 10. This is why you always read the maps. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. When I was going back through the World of Reason to fill out the map, when I was trying to put the Golden Honey back on, I nearly accidentally used the item breeder on something, which would have been terrible. I really do not want to use the item breeder, unless it's for, like, one very specific thing. Well, a couple of very specific things. But hey, we'll get there when we get there. Will I get the ultimate weapons? Who knows? Sorry, the legendary weapons. My mistake. Also, I love how these two's investigation, their contact together is they basically just do a good cop, bad cop routine. Like, they just do a good cop, bad cop routine and then just punch the demon. Okay. And now we can leave the world of knowledge and go up to the world of emotion. So, the world of emotion, surprise, surprise, this is where we will end up finding Shadow Maya. I know. What a surprise. What a plot twist. And I cast Bane Splash, Water, Wind, Malakwadine. Malakwadine? Wind. I can use Hastur. I should be able to do this now. Okay, cool. And that should wipe them all out. 10 out of 10, wiping them all out in one. I think. Also, when I can, I think I should just show the animations for my fusion spells. Because I don't think I've really shown these in the game at all. Okay, that might have been overkill. That may have been a quite excessive amount of overkill. Oh, also, yeah, I used over 1 million in-game money to basically buy all of the items, and yeah, I've already made up quite a bit of it. Okay, now, wait, Katsuya would still be involved with it, so I'll have Katsuya switched using Hyperion just for a second while I switch Baofu. I switch Baofu back onto using Hastur. Katsuya now does a regular attack on Shub-Nagurath, and I cast Bane Splash on everything else, and I should get a ton of damage out. Masuki and the other one are actually kind of immune, I think, so I might not be in as good of a spot. Poison Breath is an inconvenience, but it's not too bad. Okay, 3 people getting poisoned is not ideal for me, though, but hey, you know what? I think I can manage. And Bane Splash, 1, 2... Okay, killed 2, with nothing else. Why did that seem like it was trying to do more damage to more things? Anyway, yeah, Shub-Nagurath is immune to magic, I think. I think it's just entirely physical. On the plus side, Tatsuya should get wiped out by this. That is actually... Well, this is inconvenient. Vasuki, what are you weak to, buddy? That's not a question. I know you're weak to fire, so I'm just gonna hit you with an Agidine. And we should be okay. There we go. He healed his entire health bar. He actually healed his entire health bar. Like, he just critted for 1100 damage and has 529 max health. Well, he has a little more than that, but still. Yeah, he hits like a train. He hits so hard. Like, bro does irrational amounts of damage. Okay, so now we just run on up here, keep on going through here. I think I'm going to try to find the next rest area. I think I'll try to find the next rest area and end the episode there, I think, probably. And then continue to make my way through in the next episode. Well, that went pretty badly, but all things considered, we are still alive. And I can... Yeah, sure, why not? This could be a horrible decision. This might be a horrible decision. It wasn't a horrible decision. Okay. However, getting rid of Baal... Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I really should not have done that. Fortunately, Cassia is now back on full HP, so I'm now feeling a lot safer. And what am I getting jumped by behind this door? It's just one Shub-Nagurath. I think I should be okay. Just run it with autos. Wow, yeah. Katsuya didn't even need to attack. Katsuya did not even need to attack. He just watched everyone else that time. Okay, so assumably the key to the rest area should be here. There we go. Nice. The door to the rest area has now opened. So now we can head on back. We aren't looking too great right now, but Bane Splash, I believe, should kill. It should wipe them all out, I think. 10 out of 10. I say wipe them all out, there was only 2 enemies. But hey, we're getting there. We're getting there, and Ulala is quite close to another level up, which is quite nice. Okay, so there's the rest area. So that's the door to knowledge, that's emotion, that's conviction. So we have 2 areas left, basically. This is bad. Okay, Ulala can switch to Asteria just for now. And I'll have Maya switch to using Izanami. Izanami can cast Heartfelt Prayer and heal everyone. Tatsuya can... Apuasha, what are you weak to? Nothing. Just neutral to everything. Okay, you guys are kind of just neutral to basically everything, which isn't ideal for me. So what if I did this instead? I put Maya on Suzaku, then I put Tatsuya on Izanami, and this is where we get to make a gaming play. So, we cast Heartfelt Prayer, then we cancel out of the auto turn, and we have Tatsuya switch to another persona. Let's give him Apollo back, because Apollo is his persona. Then we put Maya on Izanami, and we cast Heartfelt Prayer again. And now, everyone's health is looking pretty okay, and then Baofu got hit, so it's looking a little less good, but you know what? We should be in the clear. Terukaja Earth Satanga did a lot there. Okay, we're suddenly looking a lot worse. Megidula and... yeah, sure, let's get rid of those guys at the front, I suppose. Oh, well, that worked. Okay, Baofu, it's all on you. We're dead. I've actually wiped out here. Run for it. Big hero plays from Baofu. Huge hero plays from Baofu. And exit is a straight shot this way. And that's what we call running away like a big hero. Yeah, let's not talk about that one. Let's not talk about that one ever again. Okay, so here's what I'm doing. I'm going over here right now, and I'm checking to see if I can get... Can I get you yet? No, I still can't get Gyokuko Jote. So, oh, I also can't get Fairy done. Also, Ferrier done? Ferrier done? I don't know how to pronounce it. That is actually required. You need that, actually. However, I am going to switch out... I think I'm going to switch out Suzaku and bring Baal back. Because, quite simply, I just need a better healer. I mean, realistically, I should just fuse something that has it. I should just fuse something that has Mediarama. And you know what? I might do just that in between episodes. I will go Velvet Room shopping, let's just say. I'll go velvet shopping, I suppose. That's a bit of a weird way to phrase that. Anyway, I'm going to save and end off today's episode here. Next time we're going to reach probably the end of the Monad Mandala. And then I'll head back and do everything else, and then we'll be approaching the ending. So, I'm going to end off today's episode here. There we go. Next time we're going to continue making our way through the Monad Mandala. I'm probably going to look in between episodes and see if I can get another healing persona, and I might just kind of go and rank that up a little bit. But, yeah. So I should hopefully see you all on Wednesday, I believe, as we continue to make our way through Monad Mandala. As always, feel free to leave a comment or click any of the buttons down below if you feel so inclined, and I'll hopefully see you all on Wednesday with more Persona 2 Eternal Punishment. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.